Do you remember the last time you climbed into a tree or sat in a blind with your sibling? Were you able to harvest a buck that you were after? I'm Matt Drury, and you're watching another Muddy Moment edition of DoD TV. For most of their lives, Mark and Terry Drury hunted together. As Drury Outdoors grew, that means that we needed more hunts to fulfill all the great productions. Well, 2 Drurys, 2 camera crews, 2 sets of tags, I think that's one big win. But that meant sacrificing hunting together. You know, looking back, that may have been a good thing. Well, for the first time in nearly a decade, the Drury brothers are climbing into a muddy bull, and they're looking to close the chapter on an old Iowa buck that Mark had a previous muddy moment encounter with, named Gnarls.
Well, we are heading to one of my favorite spots there in Iowa. I've hunted it in years past, have a history with one deer in particular, a deer that Mark appropriately named Gnarls because that's exactly how his rack is. If we have any luck, maybe he'll pop out.
Dad had an encounter with Gnarls a few phases ago, just the 6.5-year-old massive Iowa buck.
Gnarls is one of those bucks that has a shifty home range. I never took a single picture of this buck in velvet. And then all of a sudden, he would show up and then he'd stay on this 160 acres throughout the entire rut and into the late season. Terry and I are excited as we head into the Muddy Bull Mobile 1 Command Unit.
Well, we've already got deer on the field. This is the evenings you kind of live for. Hopefully they do right. With this kind of weather, there should be a number of deer on this field before the night's over.
It's cloudy, it's cold, there's a light snow blowing, but that rising moon has Terry and I giddy like 2 teenagers.
Gnarls? I think so. That's him. That's our boy. He's gonna walk through the gap, baby. Oh, he's going down in the timber. He saw a deer, he'll come back out.
He's supposed to walk through this little gap and give us a shot at about 60 yards. Well, that doesn't happen. Mark's pretty confident that he'll show back up on the field. I felt like, well, here today, gone tomorrow, you just never know.
Well, that's the 2-year-old he was with now. Yes, he was. There he is.
Yep, that's him. Say when.
Map! Map!
Tell me when.
Right in there. Hold on.
Kill him.
Had a good solid rest.
I think you got
I
it.
thought it hit him perfect.
Okay, good.
Should be good, hopefully. It's a good buck. Great deer.
That's old Gnarls.
Keep our fingers crossed. That's a nice buck. Boy, he's got big, gigantic bases. 6.5 years old. Here at Feedback, Phase 12. We'll review the hit and see where it hit him.
Look at that. Oh, geez. Oh.
He's just got stuff everywhere.
That's a cool deer.
Just a tremendous buck. Wow. Well, here I sit behind this gigantic deer that Mark had appropriately named Gnarls. Can't say enough about Phase 12 feedback and what the timing is all about. You know, we have a rising moon, and when it coincides with their normal feeding pattern, and you've got a weather front over the top of you as well, you just can't beat it. But it isn't often that you get to see them up on their feet, but here's one that we've been after for a few years. Couldn't be happier here in Phase 12. What a way to kick it off and get it started.
There's nothing quite like harvesting an old giant Iowa whitetail and doing it with your brother in the blind with you. Well, that's another Muddy Moment made in style. Comment below and let us know about a memorable moment that you had with a sibling while hunting. Be sure to use the hashtag Muddy Moment. As always, thanks for watching this edition of DoD TV. Be sure to subscribe to the Drury Outdoors YouTube channel for all the latest and greatest updates and giveaways. Until next time, safe hunting. This segment of DoD TV is brought to you by Muddy Outdoors.